Good morning, class. Before we start our discussion for today, who wants to volunteer to lead a prayer? John Ray, please lead a prayer.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Let not bring us to a test, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Before we start our discussion for today, let us all stand for an exercise. Before we start our lesson for today, who can recall our lesson last meeting? Yes, Marigold? Very good! Our lesson last meeting was all about the natural site in the Philippines. Now, who can give me an example of the natural site found here in the Philippines? Yes, Amy. Very good. Another? Yes, Rosemary. Very good. The Puerto Princesa in Palawan and the Chocolate Hills found in Bohol. Okay now, class. What is the only natural site here in the Philippines that is also part of the UNESCO World Heritage? Yes, John Ray. Okay, very good. The Banawi rice terraces found in Banawi, Ifugao.
This time, I will divide the class into two groups. Each group will be given envelopes containing picture cutouts to form a picture. I will give you 3 minutes to finish the task. The group who will finish first will be declared as the winner. All girls will be the group 1 and all boys will be the group 2. Do you understand, class? Okay, your time starts now. And the winner is Group 2. Let's give them 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, based from the activity that you performed a while ago, what will be our possible topic for today? Anyone? Okay, very good. Before we proceed to our new lesson for today, what will you do if the teacher is talking here in front? Yes, Fatima. Okay, anyone? Another? Darlene. Very good. What else? Yes, Lucas. Very good. Can I expect that from you, class? Okay, great.
So today we are going to discuss about cultural performances and indigenous practices. This time I will group you again into two groups. Okay, let's count. 1, 2. The group 1 will discuss about the cultural performances and the group 2 will discuss about indigenous practices. Write it on a manila paper. Each group will select 5 representatives to present your topic and I will give you 5 minutes to do the activity. Your group performance will be based on the rubrics.
The first cultural performances that we have is Tinikling. And Tinikling is a folk dance that originated from Leyte. The movements of this Filipino folk dance imitate the movements of the tickling bird as it walks around through tall grass and between tree branches. People use bamboo poles to perform this traditional dance.
Second, we have Itik Itik. It is a cultural dance in the Philippines that originated in Surigao del Sur.
The itik-itik is named after a species of duck, itik, whose movements the dance imitates. This example of Philippine folk dance from Surigao del Sur mimics how the itik walks and splashes water to attract a mate.
Third is Maglalatik dance. Maglalatik dance is originated in Binyan, Laguna, a folk dance in Luzon. This dance has a meaning. It is a backward dance that depicts a fight over coconut meat, a highly prized food. Maglalatik is danced in religious procession during the Fiesta of Binyan Laguna as an offering to San Isidro Labrador, the patron saint of farmers.
Next is Binasuan. Binasuan is a cultural dance in the Philippines. Binasuan originated in Bayambang, Pangasinan. Binasuan means with the use of drinking glasses.
Last but not the least is the Singkil. Singkil is a Mindanao folk dance that originated from Maranao people and based on the story in the Darangge. Single dancers usually entangle their feet with disturbing objects such as vines and anything in their path. It is also one of the most popular Philippine folk dance.
And now, let's proceed to the indigenous practices.
First tribe is Igorots. The Igorots are tied together by a similar set of cultural practices and beliefs. They highly value in nature and they believe that their gods reside in objects such as trees in the mountains. Second, Lumad. Lumad are distinct from Moro, indigenous Islamic tribes which include about 14 subgroups concentrated in western Mindanao.
In keeping with their beliefs in spirit presence in nature, rituals precede or conclude farming and other livelihood activities such as hunting and resource extraction. Before tilling a piece of land, the Lumad perform panalagbugta ritual to ask permission from the spirit of the land named Talabugta.
The third is Bajau, are the sea-dwelling tribe often known as the sea nomads, while have been floating off the shore of the Southeast Asia for centuries. And also, Bajau believes that they are descended from the loyalty that is why they are colorful, festive, and musical people.
The fourth, Mangyan. Mangyan believes in a supreme being who is referred to as by the Mahal na Makaako. They believe that the universe called the Sinukuban or the Kalibutan.
Fifth, Aita. Aita practice monotheism and animist. They believe that various places in our government are being governed in both good and evil spirits.
Okay, very good. We discussed about cultural performances and indigenous practices.
Okay, based on the topic that we discussed a while ago, who can give me an examples of cultural performances? Anyone? Yes, Rosemary. Okay, very good. The singkil, tinikling, itik-itik, maglalatik, and binasuan. Now, how does the indigenous practices affect us as a Filipino citizen? Yes, Sophia. Very good. It makes us realize how important it is to respect and become a diverse thinker by embracing the different cultures, beliefs, and views of other people, especially to those who belong to the indigenous tribes in our country. Last question. What makes it good to still follow the practices and doctrines even in this innovative and high-tech generation? Great! It's good to see these different tribes still doing their indigenous practices in spite of the fact that the world that we are living is very innovative and full of high technologies.
Okay, now proceed to your groups. In the count of five, go to your respective groups. Now, in every group, I want you to prepare a tableau presentation regarding the different indigenous practices and the lifestyle of various ethnic groups here in the Philippines, including their distinct beliefs and traditions. Now, in your group, I want you to choose a leader who will come here in front to pick a piece of a rolled paper inside the bowl that you can see on my desk. The corresponding ethnic groups and numbers that is written on it will serve as the basis of what indigenous groups is assigned for you to perform and the sequence of your performance. I will give you 10 minutes to practice and prepare to do this activity. Am I clear? Okay, you may now start. Well done, everyone. Let's give 5 claps for doing this activity with your best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Since you understand our lesson for today, I want you to get one more sheet of paper and answer the following questions.
Your assignment is you need to make a promotional brochure for indigenous practices of the different ethnic groups in our country. Did you understand, class? Write it in your assignment notebook. Are you done, class?
Yes, ma'am.
That's all for today. Goodbye, class.